Greetings, and welcome to the Long Dark PS5 version. I knew this was coming. I'll talk about this a little bit more when we get the run started, but you can import your PS4 files over. Like there's my Loper run, there's my run that I was running, that I stopped running, but we're going to start a new one on the PS5. This will be a 500-day all-content run. And, you know, bad stuff happens. We'll go through, we'll show you how to survive, how to get through it. Unless I get a really bad spawn and then I decide to restart the game. So I'm going to do pick random, but there's like 3 regions that if I spawn in, I'll just restart. Because I'm not 100% familiar with them yet. So that if that's the case, I might as well just pick my spawn, right? But I kind of like the idea of spawning somewhere where it's like, okay, but if it's a region I don't know, Anyway, let's go random. And everything can be on. Sandbox 4 is fine. Here's what's amazing. Since this is on PS5, there's like no load times. It's just instant. Let's see what we get for this spawn. A night spawn, that's fun. Broken railroad, not really where I want to be. Play it if I can. Broken railroad, you go, yeah, and night spawn. Or early morning, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I can work with... Oh, damn, I didn't want to be doing that. I can work with it. I need to find some rocks, like, right now, though, because... Broken Railroad is full of wolves. There's so many wolves here. Where is the hunting lodge? Because there's a bear down here and there's wolves everywhere on this map. So this is actually a pretty rough spawn for Stalker because it's going to be hard to get past all of the wolves. I'm at the lake, so what I really need to find is the we're running.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah. That way. Yeah, we need to find the maintenance yard. Straight ahead of me. I'm not gonna have any light though, unfortunately, but it looks like it's almost morning.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Can't see a damn thing. We'll be fine. If I can get in here before a wolf aggroes to me, we should be alright. Because there should be a back door right here. Yes. Alright. Get out of the frozen blah blah blah. We could go up to the hunting lodge. But, there's going to likely be a Timberwolf pack up there. I might do it anyway. I need light. I don't like this spawn time. It's not fun. So we're just going to wait an hour. I'm freezing, but I need to be able to see. And I still can't see. Come on, game. Come on, game. That's not nice. It's 6 a.m. I should be able to see. I can't out here. Let's see if I can get in the front door without getting grabbed by a wolf. Yes. Okay. Still pretty dark. Yeah, night spawns are really tough to deal with. But we got it. We'll get it. I do need to be able to see in the maintenance yard, or inside there. So I'll let...
Take it.
Oh! Look at you being generous, Long Dark. Yeah, I need 10, so we'll take that newspaper as well. Anything else on the shelf sunk a level already? I thought everyone fixed that bug. They did do a day 1 patch on this version. imagine it looks really pretty, but we can't see it. Next to Trading Railroad, or Trading Radio. Broken Railroad in general is an area I tend to avoid because it's like the Wild West. There's just so many wolves here. I'm going to have a hard time getting to Forlorn Muskeg. I'm not kidding. I do have one flare, but it's just the one flare. This might be better than my starting shoots.
This can,
yeah, put that on. Oh yeah, they're better. Alright, Astrid, we need a hat for you. Not much else in here, I don't think. The rest of it'll be in here. I need to be able to see, though. Can't justify popping my only flare. We'll lose another whole crap load of HP, and that's fine. It's a resource anyway, just so that we can wait and actually see. We can blame that on our starting time. Ooh, there's a rope, that's cool. And the fact that we're freezing indoors, that's a bad sign. That means that your clothes are just... Yeah, it's 4 below in here. We're indoors, too. Like, what? Exactly. So I'm probably going to get a fire going. Can I base manage in here? I can. There's a whetstone down there. Well, I'm going to take that. Somehow I can do that, huh? And some rifle ammo. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, I learned how to do that recently, too. Like, oh, hey, you can just move the boxes. You don't have to break them down. Hacksaw. That's the big win right there. Yeah. 2 sets of matches already. I'm going to start a fire right now. And another flare. We don't have a lot of wood, but there should be some reclaimed laying around, and I did pick up a stick or 2. Yeah, there's a piece right there. Piece of coal. Beautiful. There is coal here because there's a forge up there, but I'm not real worried about that. Right now I want to warm up. So, yeah, we'll use my only stick, I guess. That is a really low fire chance. We don't have any accelerant, but we're going to continue to lose health, so we got to get it warm in here, like now. And that would be ideal until we find some better clothes, because we're just going to keep losing health.
If I don't...
Oh, come on. Are you serious, game? Hypothermia right away. That's rough. I think I just lost the run before we even started. Like, I'm dead serious. That's a good find. So is that. Now I just need some cloth and we can make a hat. Alright, let's throw these on the pile. I'm going to break down some crates too, so that we have more wood, so that this fire keeps going. Because it's warming up in here pretty good. That's an hour. But hypothermia kills your energy. As you see, I have no energy anymore. It's all gone. So that's another hacksaw. Cool. So it's like, yeah, I'm in trouble right now because we can't really move much. And early game, you need to keep moving. So that's going to very much complicate things. So I'm not a fan of getting hypothermia by literally 30 seconds. Well, it's my own fault for putzing around too long, but I needed to be able to see to come in here. Guess we'll be losing condition to exhaustion as opposed to...
That'll be useful.
Good, food. Food's good. Crackers are great. No food poisoning risk. Shooting guide, sure. Sardines are like instant food poisoning. I don't think we've found any antibiotics yet. Oh, there's a cup of tea. That's great. That'll help with recovery.
I'm so
Dog
tired.
food.
I lay down right here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, Astrid. We're gonna lose so much health to exhaustion. There isn't a whole lot I can do about it because of hypothermia. Can I break this down? No, I need a hatchet. We could make a play for the, I need to find some cloth, for sure, to make a head wrap. We could make a play for the, hunting lodge. Some boots, that'll help.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Cloth, thank you. I don't want that. I will want it eventually, because we'll cool, yeah, more cloth. Eventually we'll go to Sundered Pass and get the camera. So we have some new boots, let's put those on. They're going to be light, oh, they're crap condition. Never mind, we'll have to find some leather to repair them. How much time's left on that fire? Because we need to get torches off of it. Preferably before. Yeah, here's some. I'm going to use this coal, not for forging, but to warm up. Water, beautiful. So we'll need that coal early game just to stay warm. Get some of these. That one sucks. I couldn't do anything with that one. That one's even worse. Is the throwing bugged out again? I ran into a throwing bug on the PS4 version of the game. Yeah, I think it is. She just throws it straight down instead of actually throws it out. Yeah, throwing's not working right, Hinterland. I don't know, whatever. We need this cloth. Take this. I don't think throwing's working right now. Oh, we have a battery.
I think I can use this.
I do not have any use for spray paint, but thank you anyway. Alright, I'm gonna see. We should probably make a little water before I go to bed, but yeah, we should. I'm gonna have to rest for a little bit just to stop the health loss, because it's pretty bad right now. We're down to a whole lot of not much health left. And I'm gonna go up here, check the last little area. Yeah, I missed that.
I'll take it.
Okay. Okay, on food, we found quite a bit right away. What was that? Nothing. I would like to get to the hunting lodge before nightfall. I do want to go up there. I think it would be better to go up there. But, oh, is that some accelerant? Beautiful. I'll leave the simple tools. I have a set of quality. I only carry one. Oh, that's bugged out. That's cute. I need that for a fire starter. Fuses are going to end up somewhere, probably Mystery Lake or Coastal Highway. There's a hat, yes. I mean, it's just a stupid baseball cap, but that right there is frostbite prevention. I haven't been in here yet. Flashlight, don't care about that. Only works during the aurora. Oh, I need a pry bar, like, really terribly. And I'm kind of surprised there isn't one laying around in here. I mean, there might be. Probably not food yet. I'll take that. Sports socks, better than nothing. Alright. One last check of this. We're going to sleep for a couple of hours, probably. And then head to the hunting lodge. Missed the wires. Just double checking, making sure we missed nothing. Alright. That'll do. Bed warmth bonus keeps me warm. We'll just sleep for a few hours and then we'll head to the hunting lodge. A few hours isn't going to give me a whole lot of energy, but it should stop health loss for a little bit. Why is it still 4 below? It's like afternoon. It should be like warm now. Alright. Yeah, we're going to make a run for the hunting lodge. My best chance of survival actually is... Oh, crap, it came out the wrong way. My best chance for survival is getting up to the hunting lodge at this point. Nice weather, though, so at least I can see where I'm going. I can see any threats. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff up there, usually. I mean, a lot of stuff. So we could find it. For one, I should find a jacket up there, so I'm not cold indoors. And for two, we can probably find, you know, some cooking utensils, maybe even a firearm, so something that can help us survive. So I think the throwing mechanic is not working correctly, so I may need a firearm to get my first guts. Bullwinkle can be up over here in these trees to my right. So where did I spawn? I must have spawned by the hunting blind. Or no, maybe I spawned here by the cave, or by the bridge, and, you know, since it was night, I couldn't tell. Yeah, I think my spawn was actually right here by these lights. Kind of by where Bullwinkle appears. Now, the bad news is I'm already exhausted. Yeah, that's fun. So we're going to start losing health again, and I can't run. Hypothermia sucks. Now if I get cold before we get inside the hunting lodge, we will not be recovering from hypothermia, because you have to stay above freezing for 24 hours. So early game, that is extremely difficult to do, if impossible, because you need to stay on the move. I mean, I could possibly find enough food, maybe up in the hunting lodge, and, you know, cook up enough water that I could sit there for a day, but I really don't like giving up a day. I might not have a choice. So what I want to be doing is moving out of here, going to Forlorn. I don't like this area. It's an okay area to come to later in the game to, like, hunt. There's a cave right up that way. Like, you see where I'm facing? The tree, the rock to the right of the tree, straight past it, there's a cave up there that I love to hunt out of and live from, because there's rabbits there, you know, wolves all around you. It's actually a pretty cool place to hunt. To get there, what I would do is I would take a right here, under this kind of pointed tree. You can almost see the cave from here, honestly, with how clear the day is. I'm starting to get colder. I think we're going to make it to the hunting lodge, though. It is literally just right around the corner up here. But the problem is I don't know that I'm going to be warm in there. And I'm checking for a Timberwolf pack. There usually is one on the ice there. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, there's definitely a Timberwolf pack. Much easier to tell they're T-Wolves on the PS5 version, because I can see the gray on their coats, as opposed to like the Black Wolves that have, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a four T, that's at least four T-Wolves, at least four. I think Kenderlin was being silly when they decided to put him right in front of the hunting lodge. Like, haha, this will get players. Actually, it does. If you don't know they're there and you come around that corner, all of a sudden, oh, I've got a T-Wolf pack aggro to me. I'm very dead now. See, I can't run, so I don't want to aggro him. Because if I aggro him, I'm gonna die, because I won't be able to get to the door. But I don't want to be crouching either, because it takes too long. I'm getting cold. So it's kind of a horse apiece. I'm just hoping that I'm warm in the hunting lodge. I might not be. If not, I'm going to head upstairs right away and look for clothes. I'm going to need those sticks. I haven't really had a lot of time to be out here gathering sticks either, just because, you know. Right. It was helpful that we were wind shaded for a little while. Oh, hello. I need to turn on auto walk. While I'm in here, we'll make some other adjustments too. Is this too loud for you guys? I can turn this down if I need to. Yeah, let me know so that I can do that. We'll stop auto walking. I want these sticks. This used to be a cool place to have a base until they put those guys there. Although, late game, it's fine. How you doing, Barry? I don't have any rocks. That could be problematic. Yeah. There's cars down there too I can check. One of them has a memento. I'm not interested in that right now. We just need to get inside. Get out of the cold. Now, the T-Wolves can aggro to me here. Thankfully, they didn't. So, am I warm? Yes. I'm still going upstairs first anyway.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Cooking book. I will definitely take that. We have a sewing kit. I think I need a knife, though, before I can... Rifle ammo, sure. There should be clothes up here somewhere. I say should be. I might not get any. What do we have here?
Hope nobody needs
Water's
this anymore.
cool. There's something there. Okay, I was seeing things. I thought there was something there. Looks like this bathtub's seen better days, right? Astrid, we really need you to recover from hypothermia. Maglan's cool. Infinite fires. Yay, infinite fires. Early game, I will take that over a weapon, but I would really like some clothes. Any clothes. Not sports socks. I have enough of those. Okay, I said any clothes, so... What? Best boots in the game, ladies and gents.
Well, this
Not
stuff
even
will come in
kidding.
handy.
Best boots in the game. I was getting annoyed in my last run because I couldn't find mucklucks anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, they have the best balanced stats as far as warmth, wind resist, water resist, armor, and sprint loss. Well, okay, the long dark answered my question. Like, alright, we gave you hypothermia. Here's some awesome boots, dude. Is that ammo? Yeah, it is. Finding a good amount of ammunition early on, but in Broken Railroad you should find ammunition. It's pretty much everywhere in here. As far as whether or not we find a weapon, that's a different story. There is not a guaranteed rifle here, but it's high spawn chance. I might not get one. I don't think there's anything in this room. It's usually just bed frames that I can cut down. Yep, takes 3 hours though. I'd probably die from exhaustion. These mattresses, you can break them down for absolutely no reason whatsoever, because you get nothing from them. There's a bullet right there. I bet you guys thought I missed that, didn't you? To be fair, because yeah, I know my viewers will see more than I do, because a lot of times my sight is focused on one thing, and then, you know, so I'm not seeing the whole, everything the whole time. So I'm sure some of the viewers are like, hey dude, there's a bullet there, don't miss that. There's even more. Not seeing a rifle in here either. There can be something in here.
I'll take
there
it.
is. Light shell, I think that's a women's jacket anyway. It really looks like a women's jacket, doesn't it? So it probably is fine for Astrid. It's very low grade, but it's a jacket. We have a jacket. So I'm good with it. Want to make sure we check everything in here because, yeah. This is a major resource location. Do I need another shirt? I do not. Especially not a worse shirt. I'm probably going to sleep here, but I'll wait till it's dark. I know I'm constantly losing HP to exhaustion, but that has to happen. We need to be able to move around and do stuff. We'll take some cloth, too, from these curtains, because there's so many of them. Let's go to the bottom level. Because it'll be dark soon, and I won't be able to see in here without lighting a torch. And festive sweater.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
There's a rope there, too. So there's 2 mountaineering ropes in the region. Oh yeah, huge upgrade. Originally, the festive sweater was supposed to light up during the aurora, but I don't think it works as intended. Actually, I don't think it works at all. More simple tools, we'll leave them there. More film, we'll leave that there. How long does this take to break down? See, I don't know that I have time for that, because it's getting darker. What the hell was that? Looks like something in that box, doesn't it? But it's just the way that it's sitting there. So how's everybody's work week going?
Getting a bit thirsty.
Mine has been really rough. It's only Wednesday. I am thankful. More fuel for a lantern I don't have yet. Rifle bullet, never going to complain about that. I can't believe it's only Wednesday. I need it to be the weekend. I know we have to take care of her needs other than sleep soon. Yep. Misclick hell right there. All I meant to do was pick up the stupid hat so I could just rip it down into
I've never been
cloth.
so hungry in my life.
And as a result of that, we just started a hacksaw chop down, and that is problematic because we just lost a lot of time to that. Anything in the tub? Sounds like a blizzard outside, by the way, so guess where we're not going right now? Yeah, there's no weapon here either. That's honestly not surprising. The game doesn't want it to be too easy for me, right? Briarhouse pie recipe. Do we have a soda? Really? We do, actually. I was gonna say, I thought I had a soda. I was kind of half expecting to find a firearm here. It might still be in the middle level. I haven't searched it yet. It's not guaranteed, but I was expecting it. We're gonna grab some more minutes. It's definitely a blizzard outside. Is anything in the firewood bin? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was an oopsie, like a big oopsie, accidentally starting to cut this table down. Because that cost me some light. It's alright, I think we're going to have a fire anyway, and I'll just take torches as I need to if I need to see. Which I will probably to get wood. Top level, here we go. Condensed milk. Or actually, it's the middle level. And a whole lot of nothing else. I might start a fire and grab a torch. Just to go over everything again, just to make sure, because it's getting darker. Oh, there's the rifle. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Can I fire it?
I'm not sure
Probably
I'm
not.
much more.
That is a high jamming chance. Well, not a high. It's probably about a middle level jamming matches right there. Mid jamming chance. Anytime a firearms condition gets below 50, it has a chance to jam. 40%, I can fire it, but I better make sure I'm not detected when I fire it. Because likely what'll happen is if a wolf is charging or something and I decide to try and shoot it and it jams, yeah, that's very bad for me. Kind of hoping to find a storm lantern here too, and no luck. Might be over here, but I think that's just all food over there. I don't need a storm lantern, but it'd make it easier to see at night. I can also use space management mode, so there's that. Cooking skillet, money. I'll take that. I knew we'd find at least one cooking utensil in here. Oh, it's beautiful. We're good on food now. There's some flour bag,
This
too.
stuff will come in handy.
Oof, we need to use that up soon. That's pretty poor condition. Oil. Don't care about sardines. Maple syrup. Alright. So we have everything to make pancakes. Except the cooking level. There's something else here. Yeah, sardines. So, let's see. What can I cook? Well, we could cook some potatoes. It seems like a waste when I could use these ingredients here to make stuff, but honestly, I am not really caring about that right now. I need more torches anyway. How are we on wood? And I don't need to be carrying a second hacksaw. I don't have any wood at all, so we're going to have to get some. I don't get food poisoning from that. Because I was going to say, I don't have antibiotics, so food poisoning is game over. I'm dead. So we need to be careful with that. See, I'm thinking what I might do is just go to bed. So we're definitely warm. There's a blizzard out. I would move at night, but there's a blizzard going on outside anyway. I do, unfortunately, risk cabin fever. Although I do believe there's a... No, Stalker doesn't have a grace period, I don't think. I think it's only Voyager and below where there's a cabin fever grace period. Stalker might have one. You know, I'm kind of curious. I'm going to Google it. Because I have to stay indoors because of the hypothermia. So I'm going to Google it. Google Chrome, the long dark, cabin fever. Because I need to know if I'm... I think I am. Let's find it. We don't want that. I would rather have hypothermia than cabin fever, because cabin fever prevents you from passing time, in addition to sleeping indoors. Yeah, where the grace period, blah, blah, blah. It should say something in here. This is a very big wiki article. Oh, by the way, guys, I would like to point out that during the course of this run, I will be attempting to quit smoking for like the 7th time. Thanksgiving week, it will be happening. So, for the most part, this run is going to stay pretty chill, but I don't know, I want to play the game, so it's like, I could just not play the game until I get through that. Oh, 25-day grace period on Stalker. Alright, I'm not worried about it then. We'll just stay indoors. What we're going to do then is eat some carrots. I should not eat those low ones. Food poisoning will pretty much screw me right now. That'd be the end. Yeah. Let's see here. So we can just sit in here. I'm going to drink some water, and we're going to... Yeah, we got plenty of water. Go to bed. Don't want to sleep any more than 10. I mean, I'm sorry. This is going to be boring for the next little bit of the run because of the hypothermia. But how you want to recover from hypothermia is you... Yeah, oh, we healed it. Never mind. Alright, I'm good with that. We can actually start doing things.
I'm starving.
Eat the carrot, Astrid. Hooray, I feel like I can move then. You know, since hypothermia is solved. Alright. Oh, yeah. Let's equip both hats. They're both crappy, but it's better than nothing. Do I have the best mittens on? I do not. We got these awesome god-tier mucklucks. Those are just amazing. We do have extra leather to repair these boots, but I don't need them anymore. I'm gonna just drop these. They're heavy, and you know, we have the best boots in the game. Why carry crap? I'm wearing a weaker shirt. Yeah, we'll just take a moment to organize our gear. How many torches do I have? 2? Yeah. So yeah, I don't need to carry all those simple tools because 1 quality is fine. I'd rather not fire this weapon, but I'm going to load it in case something happens and I need to. So we're gonna leave Broken Railroad and beeline to Mystery Lake. We'll go right through Forlorn Muskeg. I could go down to the Spence farm, but I think what I want to do is just look for some birch and maple on the wheel. Can I sleep for 2 hours without running out of calories, Astrid? Yeah, cool. We might as well fill up her energy, because we got a lot to do today. We gotta get moving. Beautiful. Let's go. I like what I see. How overweight am I? Oh, yeah, we're a bit overweight. I could leave a hacksaw here. And some other things, too. I mean, the flour is heavy. I don't need to carry it, but I'm carrying it. Now that it's daytime, we can actually see. I don't need 2 of these. Alright. I would like to gather extra cloth for shredding, but again, I'm just too heavy for this. This time no. I'll use that. So we gotta get down on weight. 6 books? Yeah, that's a bit much. Let's go. We'll go out this way to avoid the Timberwolves. I mean, oh, we got fog. That's fun. First, before I go, I am going to try and hit up the cars. Oh, it's cold. It's morning, though, so it's supposed to be cold, but we want to get to Mystery Lake today. It's a fairly long walk from up here. I'm hoping I don't have to fire this rifle, but I may have to, because, as I said, Broken Railroad's sketch to get in and out of, because it's really narrow, and a lot of times there's just, wolves in your way. So many wolves. This was a, oh, hello, I almost missed that soda. I want that. I'll deal with it, game. We need a pry bar. Still have not found one. The Timberwolves might aggro to me when I leave this truck. If so, I'll just jump in the car. I'm looking for a memento. There it is. That is in the bottom right of the map. I'll go there later. It's actually worth getting. It's cured birch saplings. If you remember, I pointed up there, the cave that I like to go hunt at. From that cave, you go down under a low-hanging branch, and it takes you down a path where there can be a wolf down there. You kill it, and then, or avoid it, whatever. You find the lockbox there, and in that lockbox is like 2 or 3 cured birch saplings. There are not a lot of saplings on this map, so Broken Railroad accommodates you by giving you saplings in a lockbox, a memento box. Although in Interloper they might not be there. I don't think that key is even there. That key to the lockbox is even there on Interloper. I've never come to Broken Railroad on Interloper on purpose because of how tightly enclosed this region is, and wolves and so on. Okay, we got to do something about your hunger. We are going to try to maintain well-fed, so yeah, energy bar will do. We'll get cold, that's fine. I mean, we're full condition. We did fully heal since we slept 12 hours, so that's good.
Gotta warm up somehow.
We'll creep past the Timberwolves, we'll stop in the maintenance yard, warm up a little bit, and then move to Forlorn Muskeg, and move through Forlorn Muskeg. I learned something, actually, while I was playing my last run, that I stopped running. And I'll talk about that, because I said I was going to. When I was recording, I knew that the PS5 version of the game was coming, and I hadn't mentioned this game looks really good on PS5. Like, I can see more detail in the environment, like more snow on the trees and so on. First of all, I want to go out there and say thank you to Hinterland for making the PS5 version of the game. Now, they're never going to see this video, but, just throwing it out there in case, what if, So, thank you, Hinterland, for making the PS5 version. I knew they were working on it because a while back, it was in September or something, Raph made a post on the official Hinterland forums, which I've been a member of for a long time. Well, I don't post, but I should. I should post to thank him for making this game, honestly. Maybe I will this weekend. And
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
said that the PS5 version of the game was coming with that solved the problems, the crashing, the bugs, save file deletions, all that. And when I was recording, I want to say part 9 or part 10 of my most previous run, like the very last run I uploaded to YouTube, Raph made another post saying that it was done, complete. And this was sometime in October. But at that point, Hinterland had to submit it to Sony for certification and so on. So basically, we waited on Sony to okay it and put it out. And it's free for everyone who purchased the PS4 version. They got the upgrade of the PS5 for free. So again, thank you, Hinterland. Not only for making the game, fixing the bugs with it, and giving us all a free upgrade. So, yeah. You probably don't hear it enough, but I appreciate it. That said, and I talked about it in that recorded session, but I decided never to upload it because I'm like, why bother? I'm just going to switch to the PS5 version when it becomes available. And here we are. So I'm keeping an eye out for Yogi because he likes to patrol along the lake here. There's one bear on this map, and his route goes down the lake and down that way, straight ahead. Oh yeah, let's get some of these. I mean, I'm cold, I don't want to mess around out here for too long, but we do need to take some time to get some rocks. 3 should be enough. I'm a little overweight. How overweight are we, Astrid? Yeah, about 1.5 kilos, that'll be fine. I should also point out, if it's your first time here, I play the game in metric. I've always played the game in metric. I just find metric to be easier for me to understand when playing the game. Even though I live in the US, born and raised here, and we use the Imperial system. For me, metric is just easier to understand when, as far as gaming is concerned. So, I hope that you're okay with it being in metric.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
You got plenty to drink. I just need to get you to a safe spot first. We should be warm in the maintenance yard now without a fire. Keyword, should. And we found a good amount of
I could
food.
eat a horse.
Yeah, she's hungry, but we did find a really good amount from this spawn. You know, these are 2 major loot locations: the maintenance yard and the hunting lodge, and 2 major loot locations very close to each other like that. You don't see that on many maps. Oh, I'm still cold. Are you serious? Like, for real? It's 1 below? What we're going to do then is go into bed and wait for a little, like... You don't have to sleep, but I want to warm up a little bit. Yeah, the fact that we can't get warm indoors is rough right now. That's going to make me thirsty, but whatever. I'll just drink the soda. Good enough for now. That is not even that warm. So what we're going to do, you can also pass time in the bed and get the bed warmth bonus from it. And we're going to do this to warm up. I still don't like it. Yeah. I should still be able to get to... I should be able to get there. I should be able to get to Mystery Lake by dark, but we'll see. You know what I really, really enjoy most about this PS5 version? Is these load screens. They're non-existent. That was seconds. Thank you. Not going to bother opening those. No need to. There is a memento in one of these trucks, though, but I'll come back for it. Yeah, I'll open them.
Not sure I can
That
carry
could be
much
useful.
more.
I think I'll use flares to get past the wolves early on. So I should have a few, yes. I only need one. Either way, I only need one when we get to Ash Canyon. There's the other one. Yep, that's at the end, I think. Right. So let's get rolling. I am extremely cold, and that is not surprising. It is totally expected. Yeah, it's getting later in the day, though, so eventually the weather might not be too horrendously terribly bad. But there can be a skill book in this car up here, but I'm more concerned about the fact that there can be a wolf up here. Just going by my experience playing the game. I've found skill books in this car sometimes. We could also find a bow up here, so I might go looking for that. I will likely have to burn a flare out to do it, though, because it will no doubt be guarded by at least one wolf. There's also a chance of a hatchet up here, too, which we don't have yet. We have a hacksaw and a quality... Oh, antibiotics, thank you. Now I can eat crappy food. I can eat crap! You guys have no idea how much it excites me to know that I can eat crap and I won't die from it. At least the weather is, aside from the high wind that's making me very cold, at least the weather is kind of good. Yeah, you're going to be cold for a bit, Astrid. We may stop in Forlorn Muskeg, Poacher's Camp, to start a fire. Maple sapling, I am taking that. Here's the first bow, if I don't find one on the ground. Yeah, I'm a little surprised we didn't find a firearm here, which means there is not one on this map. Well, okay, revolver. We found a rifle. Yeah, I think there's only... there can only be a revolver in the maintenance yard and or the hunting lodge. So up here to my right is where the bow can be.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's going to happen a lot, Astrid. I'll leave some of those ray sheets. Sounds like the wind just calmed down. There can be a campsite up here. I want to check it, because if there is a campsite, it can have a hatchet. Plus, it'll let me look for a wolf. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, so we're going to pop this flare. And he's not going to be able to approach me. Since I had to pop the flare, we're going to check for the bow. Might as well. I had to use the flare anyway. No bow. Oh well. Can't have it too easy, right? Sadly, not even an arrow on the deer.
I need to find food.
You're good. Not going to worry about him right now. I'm going to run past him. Oh, that was not a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to run him off over here. And when we get about here, if he's still tracking me, then we'll just scare him away with the rock. So we don't really want him tracking me the whole way. Or I could just try and get out a broken railroad with the wood flare. Yeah, and not care that he's tracking me. Somewhere down here there can be a hatchet too. It's kind of by the oak tree. Are you still following me? Go away. Look at how cold I am. I can't hold this straight. I missed anyway, but I figured I'd take the shot. Yeah, that was a bad idea, by the way, because I'm not going to hit anything being frozen. But just for those of you sleeping, I just thought I'd wake you up a little bit. Holy crap, you're wasting rifle ammo. Yeah, I don't get used to it. I do a lot. No hatchet here either. Bummer. Alright, let's just get out of here. There's more wolves up here, most likely, so... Yeah, smart thing to do would have been to use a rock, but I had to be dramatic with that. This is sketchy to walk up. It does not like me. Well, if there's a doe there, that means there can't be a wolf, right? It means there could be wolves up above him. Beautiful region here, by the way. The Broken Railroad is a beautiful region. It's just really sketchy because there's so many wolves in a tiny area. Versus Stalker. It's not bad on Voyager or Loper, which are the only difficulties I've played. Yeah, I played Voyager to learn the game. And even then I don't really know the game all that well. There's some maps that I just kind of, I do not know Hushed River Valley as well as I'd like to, and I do not know Black Rock as well as I'd like to. I also don't like Black Rock, but I don't have any issues with Hushed River Valley. It's just a lot of times I'm like, I don't want to go there early, because, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, do I really need to go there late in the game? Wow, nasty headwind, everybody. Nasty, nasty headwind. Really making it difficult to maneuver here. Another chance at a hatchet up here. I'm thinking about checking it. This headwind's awful. Holy crap. I'm literally walking slower than the slowest of the slow right now. I'm going to check for this campfire. If it's here, it's right before the opening. There's something here. Yep. Da 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 da.
I think I can use this.
No, I was going to eat it right away, but not with that condition. I gotta check our hypothermia risk too. We might have to just build a fire now. But we're fine. Did get a hatchet. Yeah, 3 locations between where I left the maintenance yard and the exit to Forlorn Muskeg where there can be a hatchet. Entering Forlorn Muskeg, I could walk face first into the second bear, so that's why this is in my hand, to at least give me a second to react, so he doesn't charge right away. A bear charges me right now, it's game over. I don't think I have enough armor to survive a bear mauling. But I'm sure there will be at least one bear mauling. Holy, wow, this headwind. At least one bear mauling throughout the course of this run, so you'll see what happens, when it happens, and how to survive it. My first death on my first run on Voyager was to a bear mauling, because I didn't know what to do. You know, the animation goes on for like almost a minute, and it's like real fun to watch yourself just getting ripped to shreds. But at that point, I didn't know what to do, so I just got up and ran away.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, guess what? You don't do that. Because the bear leaves you for dead. It thinks you're dead, so it just kind of casually walks away. When you get up and start sprinting, it hears you and turns around and re-engages. Guess how dead you are at that point. Yeah, you're pretty dead. Welcome to Forlorn Muskeg. Entering this region can be very sketchy from Broken Railroad because of where this bear can be. He does walk along these tracks up here. Looks like the weather is getting really bad. He might be over there. Being quiet because I don't know where the bear is. And it actually scares me when I don't know.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Yeah, let's take care of that. Yeah, Spence Farmstead's that way. I'm not going there now. I do have enough coal that I could forge, but we don't have a hammer anyway. There's high blind, or no, that's low blind right there. There can be a skill book in there. High blind is my usual spawn point here. It's right over that way. Should be picking up cattails, but I'm just too damn cold for that.
Oh,
Checking. Okay, we're moving. I'm gonna run a lot now because we're just too close to hypothermia to be messing around. I do not want to contract hypothermia for a second time within 3 days. I said we were fine when we left, we were leaving Broken Railroad. Yeah, we were, but it's just gotten colder. The weather hasn't improved at all. Normally I'd be grabbing those, but I just need to get to the poacher's camp now. So the headwind is really, really fun. I'm being sarcastic when I say it's really, really fun, by the way. Anything to make things challenging, right? Or more challenging. The Long Dark does not ever want the player to have it easy, which is part of the reason I respect the game so much. I can see Poacher's Camp. We're not far from it. Hypothermia risk might hold, so we're gonna do sprinting. I'd really rather not see hypothermia afflict me as the fire is starting. I'd rather not see that again. I don't have a lot of wood, but I have coal, and I'm not afraid to use it. There should be some coal in here as well. Also worth noting, there is a bear on this side of the map as well that walks through Poacher's Camp. What's really cute is if you're standing at the fire barrel, like cooking, making water or something, the bear will growl when he walks by. You won't notice it because, oh my god, this headwind, come on. For real. This is the fastest I can move right now. Do not need this headwind right now. This is literally the last thing I need. If there's anything in this game that annoys me more than anything else, it's headwind. Because it's like, oh, you want to go somewhere? It took me way longer to get here than it should have. Here's hoping we can get a fire started. There's coal right there. And more coal. And sticks, but irrelevant. Let's just get a fire going now, because we do not need hypothermia again. There's probably a sweater in here too, there usually is. To my right.
Come on, little fire. Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
Yeah, no kidding, Astrid. You're gonna die if you don't start this. Just saying. Put it out. Alright, cook a potato. Why am I using this? I was going to say we have a skillet. Alright. Scrawled message. We could sleep for a little bit, get some fire, get a fire going. Ah, that cache is behind the bear where I came in. I came in from right here. I know exactly where that cache is, but you can't get it until you get the message for it. Otherwise, it's unavailable. Oh, a hoodie? Yeah, it's not really good.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah. Antibiotics are really good. I'll take that. And ammo is always good. We don't have a pistol yet. There's another bedroll. Wow. I could take it back with me.
The owner's around.
Let's look, check for the bear. Hop out here for a minute. Just a minute. I don't need all that scrap metal. We'll leave that there. Should be a backpack down here, correct? With coal next to it. Very nice. Oh! Even better. It's better than these useless baseball caps I have. Thought I saw coal. Yeah, I'll take that too. You're thinking, oh yeah, metal. It's really useful. Much more useful than you think at first. So, no reason not to take it. Do up some coffee and keep moving. I don't know that that's a good use for it, but we do definitely need to be cooking. I need to do some teas. So, let's get you done. How warm am I? I'm warm enough. I was going to say. Yeah, but I'm going to need more torches anyway, so... Good. That's decent. Yeah. That's really good. Necessarily know that I want to do coffee. I kind of want to push for the camp office, but I'm really, really, really tired. And it will be dark soon. But I definitely don't want to sleep out here if I don't have to. I could sleep in here. But I don't have enough coal to last the whole night. So what I think we're going to do, finish this potato. I'm having issues. Actually, yeah, do that.
I could eat anything right now.
Junk. Yeah, right, the throwing mechanic's not working. Yeah, she just throws them straight down to the ground. I really hope they fix that. Yeah, there's no throw. It's just a drop straight down. I don't know how good of an idea this is because I cannot run. And we have a headwind. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. This is a really bad idea. I kind of want to break down this scrub brush too for a bunch of sticks, but I am way too tired to go. So what we're going to do is see if we can get a couple hours of rest. If the game will let me place my bedroll. There we go. 3 dash. Outside fire, so it gets a duration bonus. Bear walked by. We heard him. And now we have a clear night. Gotta eat something. I don't have a can opener. I guess we'll eat the crackers. We gotta get moving. Spent too much time here. Right. We'll spend too much time sitting there. Wind is 11 below, that's fine. At 15 below or 16 below, not sure exactly which one, the torch will blow out. Yeah, I will not survive a bear mauling at all. It will be lethal. So we need to get out of his zone of control as soon as possible. Wolf in front of me. Could be. Pretty night in Forlorn Muskeg, albeit a very cold one. Should be grabbing these cattails, but I'm just going to keep moving for now. We can always get them later. Quarter energy should be enough for me to get to the camp office. I could go to Trappers first, but possible bear threat between, down by Trappers, so ultimately we want to stay away from the bears when I'm below 50% condition and wearing very good armor. I mean, a wolf could actually kill me right now, so we don't want that to happen either. I'm going to use torches as long as the game will allow me to, or until I run out, and then we'll use flares if we have to. There's a wolf to the right who can sometimes aggro to you. The wind picking up there was kind of scary. I thought he saw me. Yeah, he's right up there. You guys saw him, right? In between the trees. 2 of them. I don't want to start running because they'll hear me. By the way, the only silent way to drop a torch in the game Yet whereas nothing hears you is to do it like this. It took me a long time to learn that too. Because I used to think if you select a weapon to drop the torch, it makes noise. If you throw it, it definitely makes noise. But if you drop it from your inventory, it's silent. So that's today's lesson in the long dark. How to drop something like a torch without a nearby animal hearing you do it. Do it from the menu. I mean, it's always kind of a bummer to have to switch to the menu anyway, because then you can't see what's going on around you. But if you're crouched, you should be fine anyway. Or you're far enough away from me. Yep, to Mystery Lake we go. I don't expect to find any decent clothes here either. Yeah, I'll take that to throw in the camp office. I'll start checking bunkers here too. I could have checked the bunker in Forlorn Muskeg, but that would have required me to have to go down to the Spence Farmstead, and I don't want to do that right now. I want to get the main base established, and then look to run to Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain, but I want to kind of get something going first. I'm probably going to have to kill something with the rifle, because I think the throwing mechanics are not working right. So I won't be able to throw rocks at rabbits, or even ptarmigans. Well, rabbits, not being able to throw rocks at rabbits right now, that's kind of a bummer. Because that means I can't get guts. So that's why I say I'll have to probably shoot something with the rifle. See, that's a serious problem for interloper players. Because, yeah, if they can't throw rocks at rabbits, they can't get guts to make the bow. So I'm really hoping Hinterland's aware of that, because interloper players can't get a bow started. Well, that's not true. They could find a deer carcass, start a fire by it, and do it that way. So I guess I am not 100% correct about that. We're cold again. It's not a shock. We're always cold. But, and we got a ways to go. I'm auto-walking now, because we got a ways to go. I would like to maintain torches as we enter the camp office, because I will not be able to see in there. But at the same time, I might just, base manage myself right up to bed.
Breathing.
There's no need to take his name in vain, Esther. I know you're cold. As long as we're warm. I do like the stars. They actually, this game looks really good on PS5, like the PS5 version of it on PS5. It does. I should probably run a little bit to get out of this. There's often a wolf there to my left, right down by Deadfall, so I don't like to sprint here if I don't have to. Do we have the camp office moose? That's another important thing. If yes, we have an easy food source once we... Immediately, I would probably need a rifle cleaning kit. If no, then... we'll just look for another place to get a moose. It looks like the answer might be yes, but I can't tell from this distance if those are moose markings on the trees, or it's just... I think those are moose markings.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I don't know. I gotta get closer to be sure. Because, yeah, the detail is pretty amazing on PS5. But I am far away. That's not a moose marking, no. That is a moose marking. Okay, so we do have the camp office moose. Yep, moose marking that way. That's one right there. See how it's high up like that? So this moose is here. He might not be up right now, though, because he'd be normally right down there. But I will have to be mindful of him. He is active. Yep, there's another moose marking straight up across. Well, that just enables easy mode, because I... Is he down there? Like, down there, down there? It looks like he's down by the big, cedar. Let's throw that over there. Yeah, see it? She doesn't throw it. She just drops it straight down and flops. It's a throwing bug. I hope Hinterland fixes it. Yeah, normally he'd be right out there. I'm not sure where he is exactly, but let's go inside because we're losing too much health.
I'm not sure I can carry
I'm
much
going to probably
weight.
drink this herbal tea, too, to get my health back. We're not going to bother. We're just going to base manage to go upstairs and rest until morning. I am barely warm in here, it looks like. That's enough. Oh, there's a dream catcher there. I've never noticed that. Yeah. It's a cool place for a dream catcher, obviously. So, temperature is 1 degree, so we are warming up in here. Alright, so let's take care of our needs. I don't really want to eat crappy food, but I might have to. This should be enough for me to sleep. I say should be. What time is it? Yeah, it's about midnight. Yeah, we're good. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm starving. This will come in handy. That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now. Hope nobody needs this anymore. think I can use this. Hope nobody needs this anymore. I can barely walk with this much gear. Man, I could use a drink. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy. if I can drop any of this gear. I can't feel my hands. Oh, so cold. I'm gonna need to eat soon. I'm not sure I can carry much more. I've never felt so cold in my life. Man, I could eat anything. Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy. Die if I don't warm up soon. doubt I'd eat anything right about now. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. It's too cold to think. I'm not sure I can carry much more. That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now. Huh. What have we here? This pack is getting kind of heavy. This stuff will come in handy. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. This pack is getting too heavy to carry. I can barely walk with this much gear. I'm not sure I can carry much more. I could eat a horse. Let's see a lot because I love horses. getting tired.